Welcome back to the channel. It is straight up 8 bells on this end. Well, it's 8:07, so see, everything's a little deceitful. But over here in reactions, rants, and rabbit holes, I got to tell you this. The artist in my comments, some fire emojis. I appreciate you. That I didn't do much in that one. And I kind of go all weird in reactions. But to be fair, your the thumbnail for not the opening shot here, but the thumbnail for this one in what I call a bobcat, but a skid steer or what they caught my eye. As fat ass fucking beats and bars aside, what I really like is work ethic and ideas and imagery that doesn't constantly make me feel like I'm just not perverted enough for this world. Because trust me, I've visited the dark corners of the world more than once and had the record to show for it. But I do like something that's leads me in a more positive direction, and numbers I can't get for an artist. So I'm appreciative of just stopping by and checking it out. Hopefully I don't do no disrespect. I do just kind of go with it. And that all being said, we're going to start out with Old Soul and 2 for 1 on this with Sin to follow up. JamWayne. Let's check this out.
Damn, kid, man.
Been the great, been the winner coming anyway. Make a play, demonstrate. Most of y'all procrastinate, medicate, getting faded, feeling like I'm going crazy. Haters wanna see me slain. I'm just trying to make a payment for my baby.
Well, being I already feel it there at 30 seconds in, 26 seconds in, I would have to acknowledge that I might have some issues that I was that one guy that could just get stoned all day and then still work with the A crew. I might be a little high strung, just in case I ever confuse some messaging, especially if I'm getting solid messaging out of a song or there is a solid work ethic. Or I do not believe I represent good lifestyle choices. But had to fire a lot of friends because they couldn't smoke all day and work. I couldn't carry on a conversation and work either.
Going crazy, haters wanna see me slain. I'm just trying to make a payment for my babies, baby. 80s, baby, know I'm shady. Pull up in the hoop to ride, pulling up in your Mercedes. Crunch time, do or die. I ain't trying to die today. I'ma do all that I can. Dodge the reaper and the grave. Spitting, eat the pusher cane. Creature from another planet. Run up on that bitch and tell him this ain't where you gonna land it. You ain't welcome on the side, unless we're talking business. Or you got some money for me, wish to pull me out the trenches. Other words, keep it moving, partner, get on down the line. Cause my brother's about to pull up on you, ready for a fight. And that's for life, what you trying to do? I'm just trying to groove with it, rude, yeah, that's probably true. What you gonna do with it? Country boy, coming from that mud, concrete. Alabama on my back, in the south, we deep. And I'm about these streets, from the Bend to the Oak, 411 straight through to them old dirt roads. I'm an old soul from a dirty. Get around and get it in, it ain't nothing pretty. I'm an old soul from a dirty. Get around and get it in, it ain't nothing pretty. I'm an old soul from a dirty. Get around and get it in, it ain't nothing pretty. I'm an old soul from a dirty. Get around and get it in, it ain't nothing pretty. Come correct, check it, look. I ain't one to play with or to show respect. Say it with your chest before you say it. Spraying venom, get you slated. Send them booming to the moon. Detonated and erasing, there ain't nothing you could do.
Well, I can kind of reflect on it and be totally wrong because all my opinions are for entertainment purposes only. But for me to work at the coming out of the video, the backdrop of the video, screams to the blue collar idealism in me. The bars are more like, hey, You gonna fuck with this shit? You're not. And I don't know how to put it because I'm no expert and I shouldn't be the guy to reflect on anything within the bars unless it's something I'm feeling personally. Because, you know, standard fare, solid. You know, it's got a beach you can fucking get down. I have to go back and I'm stuck in the backdrop because I'm country through and through. I mean, I live next to farms. I drive through logging country when I go places. I reflect all that.
It's in them booming to the moon, detonated in the race, and there ain't nothing you could do.
Yeah,
Tripping be a tragedy. See a story on the news, concentrating, really think about it. Meditation too.
You know, I mean, I'm not saying flexing, but you know, basically that whole. I have the skill set. What you gonna do? I live back in the middle of the day. Here I am. Here's what I do. Why it's about and why you can't touch it.
Help you out a little bit. I ain't with the goofy shit. I'll be quick to bust a move. I'll be fucking getting it.
There's a solid music video juxtapositioning. This is perfect.
I ain't with the goofy shit. I'll be quick to bust a move. I'll be fucking getting it. Why you out there politicking, popping mollies in your feelings? I'll be penning paper planes. Free my brothers locked in prison. Pop us in and close your eyes. And while you take a listen, fucking getting it. Why you out there politicking, popping mollies in your feelings? I be penning paper planes, free my brothers locked in prison. Pop us in and close your eyes, and while you take a listen, hope it frees you for a moment from the hell where you be living. I'm a old soul from a dirty. Get around and get it in, it ain't nothing pretty. I'm a old soul from a dirty. Get around and get it in, it ain't nothing pretty. I'm a old
So it's like the oil stain underneath the truck.
soul from a dirty. Get around.
Even if it was purposefully placed or real, which it looked like a real garage to me, not a, studio setup. Most everything in here looks real. Looked like a farm where that skid steer, the fucking Bobcat's got some forks on there. You can move hay bales. It probably can flop them forks off, get a bucket, clean out stalls. I've pitchforked out a fucking stall or two. Thank God it was the buddy's farm, right? That shit you do on the weekend. So you go spend some weekend time with some friends. What, you don't think you got to do the friends' chores too? Fucking course you got to do the friends' chores. I think that's what was wrong with, the 15 and under set. I don't know. Maybe the 25 and under set. You didn't have to, probably not enough people had to help their friends do chores. I'm like, my friends learned mighty quick. Just stay the fuck away from his house. So is his folks gone? Are they tearing up the place with a party? Oh yeah, go. Is his old man home? I ain't going. That motherfucker made me cut wood for like 4 hours. Yes, he will. And then I got to do double that. I've been cutting for 3 hours and you're bitching. Would have worked harder. It would have been 2 more hours. We could have went and did something. But fuck no. You're slow cutting wood.
And get it in, it ain't nothing pretty. I'm a
But
get around and get it in, it ain't nothing pretty. I'm a old soul from a dirty. Get around.
So that idea is where my line is. I'm not saying stains on our floors prove integrity. But I do think the life lived in its noticeable sum is better than that sterile, everything's perfection, and, oh my God, you can't park in the driveway, the tires might mar it. Yeah, that whole world. I start, getting hypercritical. So it's my hypocrisy shining through too. Because, you got oil stains on the floor. Maybe it's okay to double down and go fucking chase a little ends. Put a little something in your pocket so you can take care of business. It's if you can get all that and then not forget about the oil stains that you lived with. It's that switch that some artists seem to have where all of a sudden, I can leave all that behind. what awaits on the other side is what always scares me. No, I'm sorry. I'm getting kind of weird here.
And get it in, it ain't nothing pretty. I'm a old soul from a dirty. Get around and get it in, it ain't nothing pretty. I'm a old soul from a dirty. Get around and get it in, it ain't nothing pretty.
It's actually a nice truck. So, it might look like it, but then I think under the hood it appears we got a little sleeper there. But that's like the stains on the floor. It turns out they mask what could be integrity, work ethic, and common sense. Where I'm an asshole. I think clean, perfect, and pedestal worthy. Tends to mask greed and a covetous nature. All that being said, it don't mean you can't have a little rust on your truck and still be faster than half the motherfuckers in town. I don't know. But as I rant and rave, I mean, some of that covetous nature shit, well, that aligns with sin a little bit too much. And I don't know if that's what this is about. Committing, dealing with, living with the ramifications of, I don't know. Let's find out.
30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30.
I was down on my luck and deep in my scene, ain't no which way was up. Feeling disgusted, rusted, one to the head. I was thinking I'm about to give up. I was down on my luck and deep.
Thank you. I can't get no hits for I wish it was that kind of channel. But right here, that's all I've been doing for 2 years now. Right? I can't change who I am, but I could reference the tokens that saved me. I can share the personal journey entries in the form of ranting, raving lunacy. But, years of addiction, 18 felony points, and a whole bunch of other problems in life. I got something to make up for. And I know I got that decades past real consequences so I can speak about it. It's like 9/11. I hate to bust people's fucking bubble. It's unanswered questions, and it turns out we had to get 20 years before you get someone with integrity to actually say it out loud. So, yeah, sometimes it just takes a long time to recover from things and find a way to put them out there so they become beneficial, not harmful. I don't want to be an enabler. At no point on this journey should, any of it be inspiration. It should just be food for thought. I don't want to. No, I don't know. It gets gray there.
I was thinking I'm about to give up. I was down on my luck and deep in my scene, ain't no which way was up. Feeling disgusted, rusted, one to the head. I was thinking I'm about to give up. I know I'm a little different than you like, done a little more dirt than you have in your life. And you see these tattoos like war wounds, probably scare you just a little. And it's safe to assume that I haven't always been good and done right. Got a wild side, see it looking deep in my eyes. Through blood, sweat, and tears, barely clinging to life. Sinking deep in my sorrow, suicidal lullaby. Still ringing in my head, looking up.
Yeah, no, the channel learned all that the hard way. Wanted to share some of those life paths. The cost of complete hopelessness and taking one's mortality into one's own hands. And I don't mean to say it like I'm some fucking wordy asshole, but the algorithm finds even the subject problematic. Which, you know, if you got fat ass fucking bars, you can break through that shit. You're just a rambling idiot. It's detrimental. But my point is, I tried at the beginning. I wanted that to be over on our other channel. We got the resource page, and it was just time and effort to gather what appeared to be checkable, legitimate resources for issues someone might have. Make it available. I don't harp about it. I harped about it for 6 months when the person, accused me of some bullshit on the side, influencing their decision making, which ended in taking one's life. Now, I think it was a troll in the long run. But the real issues are the core. It's the foundation, the floor, it's the basement. The boiler runs on recovery. And second chances, shit like that. Now there's you can go too far. That's the thing. One of the key caveats would always have to be, you can probably make up for what you've done, but then can you get that distance, that time, and separate from it? And then can you grow from it? Can you help someone else not fall into it? I think about this all the time, you know what I mean? It's this, that skill set that got you in all that trouble. How long can you keep it at bay? Now, I hope my entire life. I've literally said multiple times the only way I'd bring back that dark skill set is if it all crumbled and I was given no choice. Otherwise, not the tools I used to get ahead in life, because all they did was lead to consequences. And then you get this level of comfortable where, maybe I could. That's that moral relativism. See, man, it all is interconnected, but you'd probably have to see more than this video. Well, just in case the artist makes it through this all, it's too damn long, I'm sure. But thank you. Good inspiration. This is what I really do with stuff. That's why I don't get nobody no hits. Because what it really is about is what matters. I mean, if it's a fat-ass fucking beat or soulful something or another, or just a kick-ass tune, that's not really my takeaway. I'm a messaging guy. I like to know what the fuck's being told to me, and can I get something from it? Oop, wrong.
Barely clinging to lies, sinking deep in.
It ain't gonna be a DJing job.
In my eyes, through blood, sweat, and tears, barely clinging to lies, sinking deep in my sorrow, suicidal lullabies, still ringing in my head, looking up to the sky, thinking if Lord hear my prayer, it's gonna be alright. Cause you made for more than this, and that I believe. Just feel like I've been hidden like a wave in open sea. I was down on my luck, and deep in my sin, ain't no which way was up. Feeling disgusted, rusted, one to the head. I was thinking now I'm about to give up. I was down on my luck, and deep in my sin, ain't no which way was up. Feeling disgusted, rusted, one to the head. I was thinking now I'm about to give up. Down and out then, but now I be up and about it. Obstacles in the way, I found my way around and pray for brighter days. After living crazy nights, making plays, howling at the moon, I live a crazy life on a highway of destruction. So I switch direction, haunted by some bad decisions. So I make corrections, haunted by the enemy. So I make preparation. If they get me, got some extra funds up in the family safe. So I know my family straight. Took the time to stack the paper. So I know my kids and even grandkids gotta play. Life's a vapor, death and taxes be two things we can't escape. Know that when it's time for those that you gon' have to make a down on my
I like it. I just fucking like it. Heavy imagery. I don't even know when I came back. I think my has an ability to pause sometimes when I'm not looking. I don't know what happened. I was going off. I obviously don't even know what part of the song I finished. The dog took me outside. I don't know if I got that on camera. I don't know. Something went ass backwards on me. So I have to work backwards. I have nothing but respect. And it was, I don't know, I had a hallmark moment. But I don't know if we even saw, the visuals, and I'll have to go back and check. And here's the deal. It's tough. It's not a choice to make. And it shouldn't be normalized. It shouldn't be medicalized. Shouldn't be a sterile decision. I believe I was ranting about putting down a pet. Whether I take it to the doctor to do it or I go behind the barn myself, it's my will that's making that decision. We can't normalize those things and leave it to the authority of others, and like the medical industrial complex, or to anything but try to fight against it. We can't normalize it in any way. And I had nothing but respect, but it appears I didn't push the damn button. Because we already went a half hour and I didn't expect that to happen. So I will say the links are down below. I gotta watch. I'm pretty we must have missed this, so fuck it.
So, feeling disgusted, rusty, one to the head. I was thinking I'm about to give up.
I think we missed some. I stopped there and ranted, and I looked down. I was on pause, so I just don't know when it happened. I said, the dog, hey, this is on Poncho. He decided he had more important business, which is unfortunate, but it's why I'm not a huge channel and, a cut rate channel. Unfortunately, the dog comes first. JamWayne was Sin and Old Soul. I really, really enjoyed it. And, we'll go from there later.